What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be talking about chapter 6, and if you haven't read this chapter yet, pause this video, go catch up, and then come back. So the chapter picks up with Kitami and Backbone, and things are already looking shaky. Backbone's been pushing Kitami hard, and she's like, let's just kill Nomomoto. No big deal, right? Kitami, of course, isn't having any of that. He's like, no, we're not just killing people for no reason, especially not Nomomoto. But Backbone's not the type to let things go, so she's digging in and trying to force his hand. Now this is where things start to heat up. After a bit of hesitation, Kitami finally gives in and agrees to kill Nomomoto, but it's clear there's a massive internal battle going on in his head. You can tell he's torn, but what else can he do, right? Backbone has him against the ropes. So he says, fine, we'll kill her, but it's obvious he's not exactly overjoyed about the idea. But I've got to give credit where credit's due. The dude's got a killer poker face. If there was an Oscar for acting, he'd definitely be in the running. Despite his serious demeanor, I can't help but think that there's no way he's going to follow through with this scheme. It just doesn't seem like something Kitami would do. Like, I understand he's caught in a tough spot, but I feel like he's not that cold-blooded. I'm just waiting for him to chicken out, but surprisingly, he sticks to his guns for now. It's really clear in this chapter that Kitami has a strong distinction between humans and aliens. Even when things are getting crazy and people like Backbone are pushing him toward making harsh decisions, Kitami is still holding on to the idea that humans are different from the aliens. For him, even though Nomomoto might be frustrating or unpredictable, she's still human, and he's not willing to just throw that away no matter how much he might be tempted. But when it comes to aliens, that's a whole different story. Then we cut to Nomomoto, who's still chilling with Huntaway and his alien crew at the burger shop. She's all about that alien meat, and Huntaway, well, he's not exactly the brightest bulb in the box. When she says she can't kill the aliens, she's like, I can't kill them, but I gotta make sure they're easy to eat. Huntaway's like, what? And it's just comical. Nomomoto is all about the grub, and it's hilarious how she doesn't even try to be subtle about it. I thought it was hysterical when Huntaway's cigarette just plops right out of his mouth. It's a tiny detail, but it's comedic gold, because it perfectly captures just how dumbfounded he is by Nomomoto's chill vibes. She's over here casually saying she's not interested in killing the aliens. She just wants to make sure they're, digestible. And you can see Huntaway's brain just spinning out. This guy's supposed to be a tough cookie, but Nomomoto's nonchalant remark about eating aliens has him totally bewildered. It's one of those scenes that really drives home how little he actually gets the situation. The scene then cuts to Huntaway having his arm around her, and she's like, oh, let go, but nope. He's pulling her into his plans. They head to the room where Kitami and Backbone are supposed to be, and surprise, they're gone. And then action time. Kitami and Backbone pop out of nowhere, and they kill those aliens like it's no big deal. Can we just take a moment to appreciate this page? Seriously, the paneling here is fire. On the right side, you've got Kitami taking down his alien, while on the left, Backbone is doing the same. But what really makes this spread stand out is the way it's laid out. Right under the panel where Kitami is about to finish off his alien, there's this subtle but brilliant touch. The alien's nose rises up, signaling that it's dead. Meanwhile, on the left, Backbone's getting punched by her alien, and the contrast between these two scenes is just perfect. The way they're laid out next to each other, one showing action and the other showing a little detail like that, it's just really clever and makes the moment hit even harder. The paneling here really elevates the scene. All right, now can we just talk about that stare down between Kitami and Huntaway? Like, the tension in that moment is insane. They're just standing there glaring at each other and you're like, oh damn, something's about to go down, but then bam, Huntaway just bolts. Like, what the heck? One moment he's acting like he owns the place, and the next, he's hightailing it out of there like he's late for an appointment or something. Honestly, it's pretty damn funny. It's like Huntaway saw Kitami's intense stare and thought, you know what? Nah, not feeling it today. It's just so wild how the dude tries to front like he's some big shot, but when push comes to shove, he's all, I'm out. Like, dude, you can't act like a tough guy and then dip the second things heat up. Oh, and I gotta bring this up. Huntaway is literally holding Nomomoto hostage, running for his life, thinking he's in control. But then, bam, Nomomoto just casually says, bro, I'm hungry. Like, are you serious right now? This dude is running for his life, holding her hostage, and she's just like, yeah, I'm starving. It's honestly hilarious. It's the perfect moment of comic relief in the middle of all this tension. Like, she's out here probably scared for her life, and instead of begging to be let go or trying to escape, she's like, nah, I need food first. It's just so Nomomoto, and it makes Huntaway look even dumber for thinking he has the upper hand. Dude's holding her hostage, but she's got priorities, and apparently food is at the top of the list. Honestly, I just said she was probably scared, but screw that. Nomomoto gives absolutely zero fucks, and it's so funny. When Huntaway is going through his contacts, he drops this juicy detail that Kengo, one of his alien homies, isn't on Earth at the moment. Now, wait a second, that got me amped. What if we're gearing up for some out-of-this-world adventures in upcoming arcs? Just think about it. We might actually get to venture into different planets. Like, maybe Kengo's doing his thing on some other planet, and that sets the stage for our crew to blast off into space to battle aliens, deal with intergalactic politics, or tackle whatever insane challenges come their way. It would be a total game changer, dude. So far, everything's been grounded on Earth, so the idea of jetting off to an entirely new world, that would be dope. I can easily picture Kitami and Nomomoto getting embroiled in some wild interplanetary missions, and I'm so ready for that. And then there's this scene where Huntaway trips and falls down the stairs. This shit was so funny, like Huntaway's just holding on to Nomomoto, thinking he's got everything under control, but then he slips and eats it right down the stairs. Not only does he fall, but he's actually holding on to Nomomoto's sleeve and it rips off as he goes down, making him look even more ridiculous. It's like the universe was like, yeah, you're not getting away that easy. The way Huntaway tries to act all tough and then just totally trips. It's so satisfying to watch. This man was holding all that power over Nomomoto, and in an instant, he's the one who gets wrecked. Honestly, I'm not even mad about it because after all the shit he's been pulling, he deserved to take that tumble. But what really makes this moment so chef's kiss is the fact that Nomomoto in previous chapters was talking about how she needed a new suit because hers was all torn up, and then Huntaway just rips her sleeve off. It's one of those little details that I just love because it ties everything back to what Nomomoto was dealing with earlier and makes Huntaway's failure even funnier. And then, bam, Kitami rolls up and, handles the situation. He takes out Huntaway and the tension eases up a bit. But here's the wild part. Kitami's like, Nomomoto, chow down on him before Backbone shows up. And Nomomoto, without missing a beat, is like, you got it, and straight up starts snacking on Huntaway. It's this strange mix of messed up and kind of hilarious how she just goes at it like it's no big deal. Gotta respect the hustle, though. A girl's gotta eat, am I right? So that's how the chapter ends, but how the hell is Nomomoto gonna finish eating Huntaway before Backbone shows up? Like, Kitami's yelling at her to hurry. But let's be real, Backbone's not gonna take her sweet time. She's already suspicious, and if she catches them, that's gonna be a whole new level of awkward and chaotic. And seriously, how does Nomomoto even eat this much? Maybe aliens are just super light and soft, like eating cotton candy. Easy to chew, not filling at all. That'd explain why they're so easy to kill. I don't know, but this is such a crazy moment, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Will Backbone catch them? Can Nomomoto actually finish in time? Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.